Hi, I'm Teresa Ruth Howard from MyBodyMyImage.com, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about my new project, spring cleaning. For many of you, you may know that I live in New York City. I'm an East Coaster, and for the past couple of weeks, we have been in a tug of war with spring. It comes and it goes, it comes and it goes, but hopefully it's going to stay. And if you are a New Yorker or you live on the East Coast, you know that spring is the herald of summer. And sometimes we jump over spring and go right to summer. So what does that mean? It means that we go right into bathing suit weather. So I am a very, very pragmatic girl. And a couple weeks ago, I decided that I was going to have to get myself under control. I have been in that winter, wonderland of snacking and eating just about anything and everything. And I look good. I look my winter good, But the summer look is very, very different because summer, you have to take it all off. So including shaving, waxing, lasering hair. We have to take our clothes off and we have to go to the beach. So I'm getting ready for it. And I've decided that I'm going to go on a raw food, I don't want to call it a diet. I don't want to call it a cleanse. I'm going to be eating raw. I feel like when you put labels on things like a diet or a cleanse, it does something to your head. In fact, it's true because when I was thinking about it, a couple days ago, I started to get a little anxiety. Like, how could I do that? Like, I couldn't do it, and it started to mess with my head. So I decided to take diet, and I decided to take all the boundaries of timeline. Like, I'm going to do it for this long, and I'm just going to try it. I'm going to try to eat as raw as possible, which means no cooked food. I'm going to eat some grains. I'm going to eat quinoa. I'm going to juice. Oh, here's my juice right here. Now, I have been juicing already for a couple of weeks. Me and my good friend Erica Hand have been avid juicers for about like 3 months now. So I'm sort of like been working myself up to it. So this is my juice. I've labeled this the True Blood juice because it looks like blood, right? It looks like true blood. That's the beets in it. It's beets, it's carrots, but mainly it's green. It's got kale, it's got spinach, celery, green pepper, and cucumber. And so this is my drink. It's not that bad, really. I don't love it. It's not like, oh, I could drink this all day, but I can drink 2 cups of that and feel good about myself, and it'll be over. And I can drink that twice a day and be good. But for the most part, I'm going to do raw, and I think that I need to clean out my body. I think springtime is great. I probably will purge my closets at the same time because you just want to just renew yourself. You want to get out some old stuff, clean out the cobwebs, and I feel like my body needs to be cleaned out as well. Hopefully, some of the inflammation that I experience in my hip might go down from not eating wheat, which I'll put that link in this post about the bioengineered wheat that causes inflammation, obesity, diabetes. That's what they're saying. And I'll post that. So maybe that will help with that. So this is where I am. Now, the thing that's really funny, I mentioned that psychologically I was like, I was tripping because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I have to eat. I have to eat cooked food. What about, I like warmth in my body. But the funny thing is years ago, many years ago, I did a 42-day fast. I did 3 weeks of raw foods. So I've done this before. And I didn't even cheat. And I did 3 weeks of juice. And what was interesting is that I did feel so much better. I did have a lot of energy. I slept better. I mean, it's good. It is good. I mean, you can't fight it. You hate to say it because you don't want to have to live that way. You want to have a big old hamburger. I don't even eat meat. You see, this is the psychological thing. I think I want to eat meat because I'm saying I can't eat cooked food. But the funny thing about that story about my foray into raw eating and juicing was I was about 4 weeks, 5 weeks into the fast, and I was going out to Brooklyn. I was taking a train ride out to Brooklyn. So going to meet Donald Byrd for some event. And I'm sitting on the train and I'm shifting and thinking, my God, these seats are so hard. Why are these seats so hard? And I realized that it was because I was so skinny, that it was my bones that were stabbing me. It was crazy. I had lost a lot of weight. I really, really stripped down to basically only what I needed, only what my body needed to hold on to. Because there is a point that you stop losing weight. It's not like you just waste away to nothing, but you do come down to your bare minimum. And I actually thought that as much as I always wanted to be skinny, when I was that thin, I didn't. I thought I looked like a crackhead. I thought I looked crazy. I mean, I was skinny, but I did think I looked a little like unwell. Um, it's funny because I was probably the healthiest I've ever been, and yet I looked like I was dying. Okay. So that's what I'm up to. I'm going to try to get my good friend Erica Hand to come on board with me for some moral support. And it's kind of no pressure. I'm trying to think of it as no pressure. I'm going to do the best that I can. I'm going to just be very, very aware of what I'm eating and try not to eat certain things like, flesh, nothing with a face, they say. And stay away from the processed and refined food. Eat very, very cleanly, as they say. Wish me luck. I may post pictures of my body if it changes, which it probably will. And I'll try to put up what I'm eating so that you can sort of be aware. And if you are a raw foodie, I would love some recipes. I would love some tips on what to eat and interesting ways to spice up eating raw. I'm not getting a dehydrator. I heard about this you can dehydrate. These recipes that require a dehydrator. I'm not buying a dehydrator. I'm just telling you this right now. That's a commitment. But I am interested in things that you can chop and blend and juice and stuff like that. So if you've got information to support me, I'm in for it because I am spring cleaning. I'll check back with you later. Wish me luck, and in the meantime, I will be grazing.